Monster Hunter March runs. Let's do this. Let's do this. Man, that feels good. Oh, it's on. Put the Kafar music back on. You know what? Good point. Good point. Let me just do this. I didn't kill the longsword. What do you mean? I tried to roll the attack. White Fatalis doesn't have the same health pool. MH3U Relic Run. Green. Completed 11th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, of which I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 challenge runs this year. The next run. It has to be one of these, but it cannot be this one. I'm gonna give this a good old shake. Should add the year too. Yeah, that's what these like little separators are at the moment. I should do this here. 2023. It can also be a challenge run. What I'm doing right now is I'm flipping these all around in here. It can also be a challenge run, which is one of the Ennies, which are marked down here. Sleep only, Grounded Hunter, Lance Dual Blade, Charge Blade only. It can't be that one. The Homeless run. It can't be a Souls game. It can be the Flagship run. And it can be a Newcomer Fever. It can also be Pocket Sized Pouch. So it can be all of those as well. So there is a ton. Just to show you. You have a deal if tomorrow you beat Gogma. Yes. I give you 500 US dollars. So if you achieve a thing that I have no stakes in whatsoever, I give you money that I don't have. I don't see how this works for me. A deal is usually beneficial to both parties. Right. So, the very first one is Hollow Knight. For you. That was a POC as well, holy shit. Iceborne. For you. What does that say? I think that says bone stuff only, any game, but I'm not sure. Is it in here? Is that challenge run in here? Did I put one in without putting it on the list? It's not on here. Interesting. Well, it was a run that wasn't any other ones on here. Dun dun dun. I'm gonna have to count all of these again now. Cool. From Ein. Is there even bone gear in? Let's have a look here, shall we? That's the wrong game. I don't know, I put it back in now, Cummy. So I can't tell you. You steal from the rich. You steal from the poor and give to the rich. Well, I'm not gonna let you. Sorry. GG, thank you, Eugene. Is there bone armor in this game? Maybe... Is this even possible? What's the bone armor called? God, not armor builder. I just want to look at armor. There's definitely bone weapons. Oh, this might be a problem, actually. In MH3U, don't most of the bone weapons turn into a different weapon? This might be a world-only run. Yeah, bone turns into Rathalos in this game. For example. Oh crap, oh crap. This one might not be doable. I think World might be the only one really that has like proper, or at least maybe for you can do it in as well. But I don't think MH3U you can, because everything turns into... Yeah, like a great baggy. It's a paralysis weapon at this point. For you, bone weapons turn to Tigrex. Yeah, I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna make this one world, because that's not really doable. World. There we go. What run? None yet, because that one was false. It was a false idol. Led to make us go astray. That was Dark Souls 3. Oh, no. I knew it was gonna come eventually. This one will be relatively quick. It's not the Collector's Challenge. It's not the Collector's Challenge. There's a run. There's 2 runs that I added. With the caveat that they would only be done in Village because they're weapons that I don't like playing. And they were stretch goals for last month's Tunnel March because I didn't want them to be reached. MH3U has a run that I have added. Hunting Horn only, Village. I only have to do Village, and I do not need to do Gogmazios. Not Gogmazios, Alatreon. Nor do I need to do Proof of the Hero, or Mark of the Hero, sorry. Fuck. Village including high rank. I do have to go to high rank, but not G rank stuff. Shouldn't be terribly difficult. It's not a matter of difficulty here, it's a matter of pain. I have no idea why I did this way. MH3U. I was hoping I might get a small little nice tiny, you know, snippet of relaxation there. Did I fuck me? I think this is the first one of my challenges that I added. Oh no, Relic Run was. The Relic Run is done. The Relic Run is done. I'm so happy about it. Goodbye, Cathar. Hello, for you. Set this to 3DS capture. Thank you, Chisel. I will set it to be blue. It is now blue. It's also, for some reason, become not like that on that side, which bothers me. There we go. So far, I said I wanted to get 20 runs done this year for knowledge of people. I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs this year. In those runs, we did DS2, all bosses with an asterisk. We did the Heavy Man 3U run, the Generational Genius World run, the Relic run in 4U, Portable Third as if it was Gen 2, and we're currently doing Lies of P, no parrying, and 3U Hunting Horn only. 3U Hunting Horn only should be relatively quick. Should be relatively quick. Ends up that way, we shall see. I'm gonna do this a little bit loosey goosey with the what you call them, with the weapons and stuff. We're just gonna go. I'm just gonna build weapons like you would if you were playing Monster Hunter, as if you didn't know about things, right? Just gonna go. Should be quick, but your suffering is just as big as a normal run. Yeah. Sort by game, then by suggested by, then by the run. Sort. Close that. I need to change the title. Oh, I'm gonna need to delete it so far. Look at that. That has 413 hours on it. Oh my god. MH3U. Hunting a Horn only village. Update title. I am now playing Free Ultimate. If you were just here for 4U, if you were just here for the Relic run, thank you very fucking much. I appreciate you coming along. Very, very much. I hope you had a good time with it. Collector's Challenge is going to hurt the 20 challenge quota. Not if we don't draw them, Dawn. If we just don't draw them, nothing goes wrong. This is going to be Mr. Hornstar, I guess, even though that has some absolutely horrible connotations. Can I put myself in black because I'm mourning my existence? Yes, appropriate. You know what? Sure. Good to have a relatively quick one in the mix? Yes, it is. It is. Kazu does not exist in 3U. Unfortunately. You know, just leave the voice as default. Mr. Basic is the older save file. Save over it, yes. This shouldn't be terribly long. You know what is going to be terribly long? This fucking cutscene if I don't restart the game. That cutscene is borked, by the way. I called it Mr. Hornster. I think I'm gonna build 4 horns. Maybe. 4 seems like a good amount to have a good variety there. Oh, like, this is so nice about Free U. Every time I play Free U, this makes me love it more and more. In all of the other games, going through, you have to, like, wait until the dialogue is finished. You can just spam A like a madman. It's so nice. Also, Moga. Moga. I am doing all the village quests, bar the G rank ones. Not Mark of a Hero, not Alatreon. Because I'm not going to have equipment, access to G rank equipment, so that is just suffering. Oh, I love this go. Well, you know, I'm gonna say something. Bear with me, right? You have to forgive me. I'm gonna say something heretical right now. I'm in the throes of ecstasy. That sounds terrible. Because of completing 4U. And also getting nostalgia for this game. I think, slowly, maybe, 3U might be becoming a preferred game to 4U for me. I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I said that out loud. I apologize, but it might be true. Gonna buy this. If I recall... Ooh. Kurupeku is maybe a decent early armor that I can get. And also I get to farm the funny bird. I think it has, up. Hunting horn up. Pretty has the perfect basic experiences before mounts are a thing. Yeah, I think that might be true. And I really like the underwater, even if other people don't, so... For me, that's also a positive. Right, I can't roll out of songs until they're fully played. That's a world thing. If I play the song, it has to finish. In World, you can swing the thing around and then cancel out of it before it actually starts playing. It raises all the melodies, yeah. But that's not a problem. That's fine. Oh, I'm so glad that run is done, man. So glad that run is done. First try as well. It was first try. I did actually first try it. Like Dire with Mr. Basic. Yeah, Dire I have a lot more confidence in. Dire I've soloed a lot. Even though I was a bit worried about my weapon. But GOG is scary, right? 5 minutes left? 5 minutes left is kind of horrifying. I get to upload a VOD tomorrow morning. And it's gonna say, for you, Relic Run, open brackets, finale, close brackets. And I'm so happy to do it. As sad as that is. You had no doubts, really? I was so scared I was gonna time out. When I died twice before phase 2, I thought I might fail as well. Relic only isn't as established on YouTube as well. Sorry? Oh, right. Yeah, no, I don't necessarily know if people have done runs that are actually uploaded. No idea. Mr. Horny, yep. I knew I was gonna get that when I named myself that, but hey. Wait, you can actually see Moga? Yeah, you can. Maybe do that one video you mentioned. It's over there, look. I did have a different thought of how to do that video, but then, like, all of my motivation to make that edited video just died. As soon as that run took that downturn, it honestly, like, every single bit of motivation I had to make my first edited video just got shot in the back of the head. This game is so nice. It just runs so good at 60 FPS, man. It's so juicy. I love 3U. I love 4U, man. I love 3U. I love 4U. I love World. All these games are so good. God, I hope Wilds is a good game. Where the hell am I? Especially with the Lance Dash. Oh yeah, Lance Dash is real nice here. 60 FPS. What about Frontier? Frontier exists in a space in which, excluding Zenith monsters and excluding supremacies, I could like it. I wouldn't love it, but I would like it. But the sheer amount of grind just makes me want to throw up. It is honestly, like, hostile. It is hostile to the players. We'll fight the greatest Jaggy. Damn right we will. New challenge run beat all the Zenith solo. No armor, no heal, no cats. Do I get the Hawk at least? Because the Hulk's cute. You got one cart left. You can do it, Sagano. I only had one cart left as well. You can do it. I believe. You, me, and Commie, we're all gonna first try it. I didn't mean to travel here, by the way. I'm basically never gonna come here. If I remember, Crimson was tempted, but I think I said no. Or Crimson decided not to do it because they wanted to be kind to me. Crimson was tempted to put a, like sword and shield only run. Into the challenge run list for Frontier, just to make it to the end of what will eventually become to be known as Adept rank. Twas decided against. What would I say about a more bearable Terraria run, as in kill boss with bad weapons? On expert. What, to replace the other one, Eugene? Instead of the horror that you've bestowed upon me? With the drops only one? I mean, as in you kill a boss, then you have to trash the weapon you use. Oh! Would you be able to rebuild that weapon again, or would it be, like, unusable forever? Like, in a sense that... What do I mean? Let me begin to phrase myself in my brain before I talk. So, the weapon itself is not usable, but its components can be used. For example, if you use Knight's Edge. Can you upgrade it into the hero sword? You still delete the weapon. Still delete the weapon, but can you build another one for the sake of upgrading, or is it gone forever? Nah, it's gone, and it has to go into the trash lot. Right, okay. I genuinely thought I would hit that. No, Sagando! No! Oh. I can't even begin to feel the pain that you feel right now. Oh, man. I feel so bad for you. In rebuilding it in order to only use it for another weapon as allowed. Then yeah, I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. The ice spots then, yep. Hello, Zay. Welcome. The lovely world of chill as hell Moga. Even though I am kind of being tortured. What's going here? As a hunting horn, not a hunting horn player, I actively avoid playing hunting horn. I disallow it from all of my challenge runs. I'm in a run where the challenge is to beat the entirety of village bar the painful quests with hunting horn. Every single village quest. I did not lose a bet, no. I made a decision, thinking that the decision wouldn't happen, and then the decision happened. Is a Sekiro randomizer? Yeah, I wanna know a little bit more information about that Sekiro randomizer before I yay or nay it. That's really unlucky. That's a really sucky way to lose the run. At least, Sagando, the one benefit, right, the singular benefit, is you definitely know you can do it. If you phase transitioned at 25 minutes, presumably without even using the Demolisher, I phase transitions at 25 minutes after using the Demolisher. So you can definitely win. You can smash that out of the park. It won't be a problem at all. Honestly, I'm sort of tempted to do the Sekiro randomizer just to have an excuse to play Sekiro again. The bosses are randomized. Hot damn! Sekiro randomizer is guaranteed. Going in. Let me have a look at the challenge runs in the icebox at the moment. Sekiro randomizer EA. Lies of P item randomizer. I think I already said I think we've got enough Lies of P runs, right? That's why I said no to that one. XCOM 2 Better Advent, I'll happily do. Yeah, the Guilty Gear one is a joke. That may spit in there. Also, you'd have to fight me to make me play a fighting game, basically. Hilariously, ironically. The Pokemon one, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if Ein's even, like, here at the moment, but I don't know how I feel about that one. That one's a bit awkward. Because I feel like the majority of the pain in that run happens before I even play the run, right? It's just looking up every single Pokemon in the game and like, what can I use? Doesn't necessarily feel like there's much going on inside of the run itself other than like evolutions and stat lines are probably bad. So I think I'll say no to that one, unfortunately. Also, it's black and white too. I did. The little kitty cat licking the table, licking the water off the table. Was very cute. Pokemon Showdown makes finding them quick. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Can you just filter by height on Pokemon Showdown? I like that challenge run, Eugene. That's a really good challenge run idea. You say Duran came up with that? That's the person you speedrun watch, right? That's a really cool idea. Question. I have a clarifying question. Do I have to use specifically just weapons for bosses? Because, like, Eater of Worlds, right? And Eye of Cthulhu. There's some very famous strategies of using bombs/grenades against Eater of Worlds and using shurikens against Eye of Cthulhu. Are they just gone? Dynamite's speedrun strat. Oh, yeah. No boom. There's just, like, no optional things. Whatever they're called. The extra items. It's so nice. Every time I complete a run, it's really nice to come back to the start of Monster Hunter and just, like, I get to chill. I just get to be calm for a while. Throwables would fuck with the base rule, true. I mean, you could say that Throwables never usable again, but that gets all sorts of wonky. So yeah, it does mess with it, because, like, you trash the rest of your ammo, like, whatever. You get shurikens back in, like, half a second. It's irrelevant. Okay. I like that. That's a good run. Good run. My huggy seal of approval, I guess. Good idea. You're going to attempt GOG again tomorrow. You're too tired for another try. Honestly, 1,000,000% fair. It's like a 40-minute quest. It's exhausting. You got the GOG warm-up in today. You'll get the victory tomorrow. I believe. Especially since you did all the extra work today, right? You think that's your last suggestion, Dawn? Oh, why so? God, I'm gonna get, like, dude, straight away. You can't think of any more? I mean, there's plenty of time, right? Plenty of time. Grinding tempered guarding lads after 2 monsters, you're down after work? Yep. Just exhausted. Completely fair. Hey, Quill! Oh, Quill. I feel the absolute delight you have in your body right now. Hello, Quill. How was your stream? Welcome. Pleasure to have you. Welcome, everyone. I hope you had a good time in Quill's stream. This one, Quill, believe it or not, this one's self-inflicted as well. Hunting horn only. The whole of village, low rank and high rank. Not The G rank quests, not those ones. Not the proof of a hero, mark of a hero, and the other one. Not those. It's not even your birthday. It's going well, thank you. How was your stream? How are you? What were you up to? What were you diddling today? What a time, eh? What a time where I'm playing Hunting Horn. Just remember, it will be probably fairly quick. It will probably be fairly quick. Want to say multiple weapons, they all get trashed? Oh, absolutely, yeah. 100% you do. Just to clarify, again, one extra clarification. If I use a wooden bow, that does not mean I can't use, like, a copper bow, a gold bow, right? It's specifically the wooden bow that is no bueno anymore. It's not good, man. It's not good. They are still allowed, cool. I'm so sorry, Quill. I'm so sorry you have to watch this. Moon RPG remix. I have never heard of that, but if it's a nice treat, then lovely. Lovely. Is it one of those, like, nice little cozy, comfy games that just hugs you? It sounds like it would be. I don't know why. It's gonna be brutal and just slaughter you. Kinda, okay. Maybe not. It hugs you in one way, perhaps. It might not be cozy and comfortable, but it's hugging you. Does it hug you with a with an arm over your mouth so you can't breathe? Chance. Two quests down. Hunting Horn Pro. I've completed 2 quests. Practically a main. God, I suck at this weapon. I'm really not looking forward to doing Legiacrus. It's a game that revolves around the thought of, hey, you know that hero in a JRPG who has to clean up after them? Yo! That sounds amazing. That sounds fun as hell. Originally published in 1997, when I was 1. Yeah, this has some graphics, dude. Hell yeah. That seems cool as hell. While you may seem biased, it is your completely unbiased opinion that 3rd Gen Hunting Horn is very comfy. Hunting Horn in this game is... I played through on my very first save files in each of these games once in 4U, my very first stream saves. Once in 4U, and once in 3U. With Horn. And I think there may even be a clip somewhere where for a brief moment, the spirit of Horn entered my body, took over, and I just demolished a Nagakuga. So I know in this specific game, I can have maybe a good time with it occasionally. I slaughtered that Nagakuga though. It was bad. It was illegal. Like, you can't do that without being arrested in most of the world. It's a good thing that no one saw me do it. Comfy Hunting Horn. I actually play Hunting Horn at World. You already know that, Quill, but Hunting Horn in World is really fun. I actually really like it in World. I am probably going to screw myself on this playthrough a little bit, though. Because I've decided to, I'm going to blind build the horns with no idea of what I'm doing. I'm going to take 2 of them down the metal path and 2 of them down the bone path. And at some point, when I feel like it, I'm just going to split them into different trees and just see how it goes. And I'm going to end up with 4 horns, and that'll be what I've got. Getting that true, absolutely no idea how to play the game horn experience. It's gonna be good. Gonna be good. There is no golden fish inside this pond. Oh, fishing is cursed. I forgot fishing is cursed. The 60 FPS. Oh no. Please don't be balked. No, I panicked. Because it was the 3rd one, so I thought it was going to go down, but apparently that's not how it works. I did it again on the 4th one. Maybe it's 5 in this game. What is going on? It should turn grey, yeah, I know, but it's really quick. Oh, I got it. How many do I need? I need 3. I panicked again. I panicked again. Straight forge horn should be interesting, yeah. Sup, 3U? Yeah. I did it. Yeah, Sagando didn't. Sagando's gonna get it tomorrow. You had a distinct disadvantage to us, Sagando. You were already exhausted from a day of work. I'd had a nice well, not necessarily a nice one, but I'd had like a 2.5 hour Monster Hunter warm-up. I'd done nothing else today, right? You were shattered. And then we're like, hey, I'm gonna go try and concentrate on a 45-minute quest. I assume Commodore did it not well rested, but like as tired as they normally are. I'm trying to think off the top of my head if I remember any hunting horns that exist in this game that I particularly like. I'm probably going to end up building more than 4 anyway, let's be honest. I say I'm going to build 4 now, and then I'm going to be like, oh, the Barioth one. Oh, the Lagicrus horn or whatever. I only need a plate. Goldrathian. Haha! Saved! No Goldrathian for me. I do like that horn, though. I remember distinctly not liking the fact that it took small golden fish, but I do like the horn. Like 20 and then 30. Did you need 20 and then 30? For some reason I thought you just needed 20. Need to ditch my stuff off here. I would like to buy a hunting horn, please. Words you will not hear me say on a normal day. I would like to buy a hunting horn, please. No, I sound like this because I'm so delighted to be buying hunting horn. The final upgrade costs 30 and the upgrade before that costs 20. It does actually cost 50. Oh my god. That's so dumb. It can cost 30 golden fish if you straight up build the second to last one. Then another 60. If you want to get 10 extra golden fish. There's an option for you. 60 in total still. I mean, it'd be 50 the other way around, right? So it's 10 less. If you do the long forge path rather than the straight forge. Okay. 60 in total. Thankfully, I don't have access to G rank, so not on this run. This run is remiss G. No G. No, I killed them both. Screw it, just poke him to death. I need like 1 shark skin, right? Hopefully this guy will be good enough. Sharks are like half the reason you got scared and try. Aww. Or Baby Mace's thalassophobia. How on earth did you ever watch me play Subnautica, Mace? What's that? How did you watch me play Subnautica? It's a modern mystery. There's the one shark skin I need. Ah. With fear, yeah. Fair. Golden hunting horn, literally on the heck, a weapon of free using small goldfish scratch material. The only weapon? Yep. Hey, Matty boy, welcome back. It's going good. I managed to do Gogmazios first try, which feels real nice. So now it is a hunting horn only, a weapon I do not normally play, village only run. And I need to do all of the village quests as well. And I'm probably going to build a few horns here and there. It's a good game. It's a great game. Amazing, amazing game. Chat me up real badly. But I had fun with it. Never has a game so amazingly well captured both my, like, interest, my admiration, and my fear all in one go. It's been a very long time since I played a game where I truly felt like I had a journey through the game, you know? Man, that was good. Some Oscars. Good game. You know what else is a good game that I've really enjoyed? Frickin' Lies of P, and I'm playing it tomorrow. That's wild to even think about. I'm gonna be playing Lies of P tomorrow. That's good shit. You enjoy Below Zero, even if it's not as good. You should finish that. Hilarious, mate. It's such a joker. You're playing through it for the first time now. Nice. Lies of Pi, the game with the portals? Yeah, that made me think of Life of Pi as well. Life of P? Life of Pi? Life of Pi. It's immediately where I went as well. Really good game. Thank DMB. I hope you enjoy it. You at the moment, it's like Monster Hunter World. An Iceborne, you love it, it's got your attention and interest. Last game, how do you like that? Was Elden Ring. I am gonna forever be sad and feel like I missed out on Elden Ring, man. Forever feel like I missed out on that game. Loads of people seem to love it so much, and it just doesn't mesh with me. It's so sad. Wonder what their next game after the DLC is. Yeah, that'll be interesting. I saw the other day something that was like, okay, I'm sensing some fuckery here. It was an interview with Miyazaki. And in the interview, he had said that Demon Souls is technically a different world to Dark Souls. And I'm like, huh. So you're not making any more Dark Souls games? obviously, that's probably just reading into stuff that isn't what's being said, but it was one of those moments where you're like, it's a weird thing to mention after you specifically stated that you don't want to make any more Dark Souls games, right? What game? Elden Ring. Fizzle. You heard people are talking about this game called Spellbound? Is that the one I think it is? That's a film from 1900s. Released in 1985? Is this the right one? I wonder if they're remaking it. Cool. Interesting. Armored Core 6 was a great game. What I've played of it is really good, yeah. I'm actually going to keep playing it on Monday. I don't know how far through because I don't know how long the game is and I don't want to know how long the game is, so please do not tell me. I got a undisclosed amount through Armored Core 6. Can't even remember where I got to. Was having a great time though. And then Monster Hunter Arch rolled around. I had to stop frickin' playing it. Which, not gonna lie, kind of hurt a lot because I was having so much fun with it. Unsubstantiated rumors though. I mean, at this point, like, I genuinely am kind of at the point where I didn't really believe rumors in the first place, right? But now, because people seem to take rumors at such face value, and then whenever they turn out to be wrong, you can always just be like, well, we heard a rumor and it wasn't right. Sorry. Right? It's kind of like a sound business decision for news outlets to make up leaks and rumors. Like, it's a legitimately good business decision. Because it gets so many fucking clicks. And you have safety to always just be like, sorry guys, rumor was wrong. Oops. Right? Sprinkle in a few good ones here and there and a few bad ones here and there. People talking about Monster Hunter 6. Maybe the next Realm stuff would be another theme. That'd be good. It would. I would love that. Monster Hunter 6 is a prequel to all From Soft games. Now that sounds about right. And that's why they called it Wild, because it's wild that they would even do that. Oh! It makes so much sense. Some bollocks like that. I don't know. Hello? Weird. Hey Scuba, welcome. You missed Monster Hunter 3, you should revisit Moga. Moga's good. Moga is good. We've had the Lord of Time and Space already. True. Next Monster Hunter game final boss is just fucking Gwyn. About to beat your ass. God, that was so good. When they did that in the game that I won't say out loud. Because I realise it's kind of spoilers. Man, that was an amazing decision. Oh, I really want to play it again, but also I don't want to deal with it again. I'm allowed to give spoilers for a game that's over a year old. At this point, I feel like I am, right? Everyone should visit Moga. Also an unbiased, biased opinion. It's hard because of accessibility reasons at this point, right? But I feel like it would be really nice if everyone managed to get to the basically like the villages in GU, right? Poki, Yukumo. Not Yukumo. If people want to go to Yukumo, sure. What's the village called? I can't remember what the name of it is. Kokoto. Kokoto, Poki, Moga, and the plethora of 4U villages. Don't make me doubt myself like this, Cubby. Don't fuck with me. Moga was so fun, plus the island was fun to explore. Yeah. Moga's a really good map. Jumping down for the water gave you a rush for some reason. That's adorable. We played Monster Hunter 3 on the Wii U, so you'd have to dig it. Oh, from the Wii! The original Wii! Yeah, Monster Hunter Try! Good shit. Absolutely. Absolutely play that. That would be cool as hell. You want to experience the DOS village without having to torture yourself? Same. I feel like you're trying to push me here, Chisel. For some reason. I feel like maybe this is a little nudge. Getting a little poke right now. What would you count as untorturing DOS Village? Literally remove all of the mechanics that make it Monster Hunter 1, but Monster Hunter 2. You would never. I don't believe you. Adorable, are you flying with me? Maybe. You'll never know. To experience Jumbo, you need to sign a waiver. I've completed Monster Hunter 1. How bad could it be? No. No. Don't do it. Get out of there, Forts. Hey, Agaru. Waterhorn, the Song of Sadness. Yep. That's how I feel. Right now. DOS is the game that's famous for being worse than Monster Hunter 1. Yeah, honestly. It's a Lagiacrus. DOS's AI is its own boss, yep. The fort will be completely ripened until the next monster march. You can already see it. It won't. It won't. It won't happen. It would take a lot to convince me to play that game, I think. You beat the hell out of this Lagiacrus until you timed out. Yeah, I think it's actually invincible. We talked about that before. At some point. I think it is, like, truly invincible, right? You couldn't kill it? Yeah. Wish you could understand that sentiment. It felt pretty standard Monster Hunter for you. DOS? Felt like standard Monster Hunter for you, Quill? To be fair, you also play Freedom Unite, like, a lot. Like, a lot. Your tolerance for standard Monster Hunter might be a little bit higher than the average. I don't think most people can play Freedom Unite that much. I certainly can't. You also play Horn in Freedom Unite. Which is, like, it's a disaster. No offense, bro. I'm sorry. I can't. It's not. It might be okay. What's this luck, by the way? Where's my third monster gut? Lagiacrus is in here. Look at that. He's gonna kill me. And it's all your fault. Give me the damn guts. Stop following me. No. Yeah. There we go. That's the last one. Bum, bum, ba-dum. It's just right. It's against Lagiacrus. It's in Moga. Everything is good. Everything is right. Quill's a statistical anomaly that should be ignored, yeah. Exactly. Statistical outlier. The overpowered character that doesn't know he's overpowered. 100%. Horn and DOS? What's Horn and DOS like? Is it just a disaster? Because I know a lot of the weapons that were introduced in DOS are a little bit like, ugh. Is this the first underwater quest? Or was that the last one? I think it was either the last quest or 2 quests ago. Technically, the first underwater quest would be the... This is the first one in the list, but I did the other one beforehand. Horn and DOS is like how you're describing Horn and Freedom Unite. Oh. Oh. Wait, it's worse? That's impressive. I know that Horn and Freedom Unite is, like, technically pretty good. But playing it is just, like, wild. Because I have tried it, and it's just... It's an experience. There's one star quest done already. Easy peasy. Cut the motion values in half. Take away the KO build-up and the recital attacks. Also give the attacks to build KO up like third of the build-up. And it's before exhaust exists, so it's not like it even gets the exhaust benefit that you would normally have as part of playing Horn. Yeah, that's pretty rough. They just didn't want that weapon to succeed, huh? Look out for the DOS hunting horn only playthrough coming for a bit in AE. Quill, don't do this, man. You're certainly not doing that to me. So don't do it to yourself, for the love of God, please. No, Quill! Oh, no. I love dual blades to death, man. But even dual blades, like, I can't play them in Gen 2. Gen 1 and Gen 2. They're so awkward. I don't know how you do it. How hard is the online to do, Quill? Because when I was trying to do Monster Hunter 1's online, it was a disaster. Like, you had to go into a weird bit, and then you navigated through, like, completely black screens, and... Because Chisel was asking about it the other day, and I was just like, I don't know how it works. Not hardcore. Do you just connect to a server, or do you have to, mess with stuff? It's DNS changed in the emulator settings? Fair enough. Remember Chisel was asking about multiplayer feasibility in DOS in an attempt to get me to play DOS, with the caveat that I would at least have people to suffer with. Which, as far as caveat goes, isn't necessarily a great one. At least you won't be suffering alone. Did you hear playing DOS? You did, but not here. Quill is playing DOS. Quill's stronger than I am. No, Quill. Quill, don't encourage this behavior. Do not encourage this behavior. DOS has really come quite far in a few years, right? Actually? Oh, no, genuine no. DOS has actually come really far in a few years. It has like a relatively full English translation now, right? The online's working again. They've done a lot to that game. Genuinely, the people who've been working on it have just been working really friggin' hard. As is about right for the Monster Hunter community, but yeah. I'm like in Inception when they place a fort in the brain, you know, like in Inception. I don't know. I have watched it, but it's been a very long time. Did you know that they have a longsword in DOS? I did know that. I also know it's kind of not very good. It has a completely full English translation, not including the DLC stuff, and its own data to mess with to translate. Complete English translation. Damn. Very cool. Complete English translation, online capabilities. It's a shame I'd have to buy a copy of Monster Hunter DOS, which I don't really feel like doing. Oh, well. I'll just never play it. He was actually one of the people helping test the translation. I feel like I vaguely remember that, Quill. It has bow in it as well. Neat. You'd send me your copy? You don't need to do that. You need your copy for your sake, Quill. You practically see the seeds ripening by the minute. It's not happening. Hey, General. How you doing? How's it going? Good to have you. Wait, what are we talking about? Monster Hunter DOS. Or DOS. You can get another dirt cheap on eBay, but then someone is still paying money for it, and I don't want anyone to do that. It's not necessary. Also, like, you know, I'm moving and stuff, and I don't know where I'm gonna be at, and we don't want it to get lost, or the wrong address, and all of that. Like, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Then someone else paid money instead of a full-time streamer. Oh, you're moving, you know, it'd be a great success if you set it as a goal for an event, Mum. I can tell you, it's DOS. But I already did it, Chisel. I already did the moving goal event mum thing. Monster Hunter 1 was the goal. It's a stretch goal for the next Monster Hunter March. Now, see, then I'm gonna be like stressed because I'm gonna be trying to learn Swedish and stuff. So it's a bad idea to add additional stress into my life at that point, right? That wouldn't be a good choice. Bad decision. Super Stream September also exists. It's gonna have the redeems of its own games though, where people can just buy them. Not including DOS. I might actually move to Sweden. That's the plan. No internet inside. It's been almost a year. Mm-hmm. I would be absolutely livid, man. Just ask a chat how to learn Swedish? Yeah. Just learn like Fifan and whatever the other stuff is. I can't even remember. Satan. Satan. That's one of their swears. You can learn Swedish with DOS. It supports the language. No way Monster Hunter DOS supports the Swedish language. No way in hell. That sounds pretty sweet, yep. If all goes absolutely perfectly, I will hopefully be there before September. And I'll be able to do the super stream in Sweden. Hopefully. The likelihood of that is essentially non-existent, and it's probably going to take way longer than that. Swedish super stream September? Yeah, I'm just going to speak Swedish for time. Making DOS more accessible than ever. Weirdly specifically just to the Swedes. Wait, what? I pray to the internet gods that your experience is nothing like yours, yeah. I mean, in theory, wherever we move to, we'll already have, like, internet set up. There won't be a need to put new lines in or anything like that. Also, it's not going to be in Germany. It's going to be in a country that actually understands how to do stuff. There's a patch for button controls as well. Oh, shit. That actually is massively important. That one's not fair. That actually makes it more tempting. Removes, like, a decent chunk of the pain. Didn't know that, yeah, I didn't know that either. That's a really good one, though. That's actually really, really good. It feels great to have allies. Look, if you want DOS next Monster Hunter March so bad, Chisel, I'll put it, and then I'll just put it behind, like, 20,000 pounds or something. Then it would never happen. And then I'll just be like, well, I tried. It never got anywhere. Oh, well. Such a shame. Dang. Fucking Chisel and Iron will take out loans. What's your credit score, Chisel? Let me adjust the amount so it's just above what you can manage. Yeah, absolutely, Quill. Do it. Do it, do it, do it. What you're saying is we need to tank the British economy. No, don't do that. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. I'll put it in euros anyway, probably. Because I'll be running on Krono. Sense Krono. Just give half the average salary, yeah. Just give me a year's salary. You trust my conscience that I don't want to financially ruin my viewers. If I set the goal so incredibly clearly, ridiculously high enough, there comes a point where maybe, you financially ruined yourself, and that's not even my fault anymore. Hi, Skypax, welcome. There you go, General. Courtesy of Quill. More than half? I mean, £30,000 would be the average salary, wouldn't it? The UK, probably. Average salary. UK. £34,000 a year. Yeah, I'll set the goal for Monster Hunter DOS to £35,000. There's a year's average UK salary. And then I'll sit back in peace for the entirety of Monster Hunter March. Like, I don't have to play Monster Hunter DOS. Sounds great. That's what you think? Hey. You know what happens the other way around, Mace? I have to spend maybe 4 months of my life playing Monster Hunter DOS for a year's fucking salary. Oh no! Don't do it! Is Bitcoin still that high? That's wild, dude. Turns out Iron's a millionaire. At this point, anything's possible with Iron. At this point, it's even higher than I probably think. I thought it was going to be like 12,000. So yeah, I'm assuming it's like, because of the fact that you just phrased it that way, I'm going to say 1 Bitcoin is 240 grand. Based on nothing other than just, it's a ludicrously large amount of money. And it really shouldn't be worth, like, anything. Monster Fluid is really nice to get. I might need some of that. It's at 62,000 euros. See, if I played Escape from Tarkov, I'd know that. I would know that. But I don't play Escape from Tarkov anymore. Mostly, just because I can't be asked. Not for lack of want. I do want to play it quite often. Aren't you, like, on a really high floor, Mace? At this point? Aren't you on, like, floor 8 or something? Yeah, at floor 8, probably most people know almost every matchup. Really? How the hell did I miss all of those cats? Well, that one's getting away. You don't? Well, that's not surprising. You're sickly addicted to Stardew Valley? Oh yeah? Nice. I am really looking forward to the day where I play that on stream. And I can just chill and have a blast with it. And just take however fucking long I want to play it. Whenever I play it solo, I always get stuck into this weird, like, gotta do stuff mentality, right? And it'd be nice just to play. You finished 2 entire pages of maps? Optimizing crop and scarecrow placements. That is hilarious. And wonderfully, in a sense, also you probably didn't need to do it because someone already had. What your degrees for? Meanwhile, I play like a drunk monkey. I love how when you talk about stuff, Mace, it's just completely impossible to understand what you're talking about. If you don't know anything about it. They know how to 6p after blocking my 2H, but it got me to F8 and I'm not planning on changing it. What? Do you play fighting games? Yes, you might understand. Do you not play fighting games? Fuck you. You explained notation to me? No, you explained one thing and I immediately forgot it because as I told you, when you were explaining it, it's fighting game notation and I'm not gonna remember it because I don't give a shit about fighting games. My numpad is just numbers. It doesn't have letters on it. You did not explain this. You can't say you explained this. You have never mentioned this before. No, I don't want to learn. I'm gonna start teaching you about the entirety of the StarCraft 2 meta. Fuck off. Where's the fun of like that? It's like picking a pre-made set rather than doing it yourself. I suppose, yeah, true. Hey, Baguette, welcome. Good to have you. Hope you're doing well. Rook to D5 engage the Kawasaki Gambit, move queen to G7 where they take the bait. Did the doobity doop? Something, Bomb Cloud. That's my chess. My entire Twesh understanding is that there's something called a Sicilian, and that you should always Bomb Cloud. Every chess game you play. It's the best tactic. Wins 100% of games. Because your opponent's too busy laughing. Then they time out because they forget to take their move. Also, only play rapid. What are you all wing N10? Hello, welcome. They change per... Look, come on, Mace. Come on. Dude. Dude. You make up gambits in conversation, seeing if they notice. And not gaslight anyone into thinking they're real. Also, Free U. I see, I see. Free U is very good. Free U is very... Mace, please stop. Mace, stop. For the love of God. For the love of everything in existence. How good was Guilty Gear actually? Is there a game called Guilty Gear actually? Like, they also put all of their things in all caps for some reason, right? The competitive Pokemon meme? Oh. Cool. Why play Freedom Unite? Like, as in general, Skypacks? Like, why should you play Freedom Unite, or...? What do you mean? The titles make no sense. None of it makes any sense. God damn it. I wanted to say you play Freedom Unite. Oh, that makes more sense. So it's a bit of an existential question, but I can try. I have done in the past. I will do in the future, definitely at some point, when my desire and nostalgia overrides my recent experience of the horror. No, I don't actively play Freedom Unite, and I probably won't play it for a long time. When it overrides my gag reflex, it's ugly. I completely forgot. NYG? That is not your granny, yeah. No. I'm not. I was tempted to for a very long time, and then I played Freedom Unite again. I want to, but... You speedrun yourself, right, Baguette? I'm pretty sure. So you know, like, that feeling when you've done, like, 5, 6 runs and you just get no progress at all and it never goes anywhere. And it just sucks. And it sucks the soul out of you, slowly but surely, like you become a husk of a human being. And then you get a gold split and like the world is perfect and everything is fine again, but let's not talk about that bit. I don't think my physical human body is capable of experiencing that downturn in sadness while also at the same time playing Freedom Unite. Like that, I think that would actually break me as a person. Getting to Tigrex, running all the way to Tigrex just to be cheesed by him in a corner because I missed a single input that would have flinched his head. Just to have him run. I try and get up, he starts his run again. Oh! Oh! It's the sexiest thing I've done in my life. It's such a shame I didn't convert most of them. Damn, that was nice. Please stop. Monster Guts. That's the second one. I am free. This quest is normally the worst thing ever. Quick guts. Easy life. I don't think you can show that on Twitch. Yeah, basically. It's just not allowed. Gonna get my channel fucking demonetized tomorrow, man. That was too good. Don't do it. You know what? You stole a mini whetstone, you get to live. Graphics. I do actually have a texture pack on. Sky packs. I do have a texture pack on. I'm pretty sure I've got custom textures enabled right now. How do I check that again? Yep, I am using custom textures. This is custom textured. So it uses the Wii U textures. It's also upscaled to 1080p. This is just how FreeU looks. I don't use a texture pack in Freedom Unite, if that's what you were asking. And the reason why I didn't use a texture pack in Freedom Unite is because I wanted, when I played through it last time, to experience Freedom Unite, basically. Like I was just reliving my childhood. I was in pure nostalgia mode. It's the only way you ever get me to play Freedom Unite. When the nostalgia kicks in. It's the only way it ever happens, so that's why it looked like the way it did. Shockingly painless guts quest, yeah. You know what the sad thing is? Fast guts in this game, forget, isn't fast guts. Because you don't even need to do this quest. There is a fast guts quest, but it's not this one, and that one was really slow. This quest is entirely pointless. I missed, so I spared the mailings. Correct, yes. You got me, Don. You got me. Yeah, that's what I did. I missed and then I couldn't be asked to swing again when I realized it stole an unimportant item. So I let it live. Swings 240p. It looks so good, yeah. It really does. First big monster, there we go. Pain in the Plains. Finally doing an actual quest. $11 quests in. That's not that bad, actually. Also, why is MH3U Village so quick? That was so fast. Have I settled on a horn yet? I am making the intentional choice to not look up any of the horns or any of the horn trees. I'm gonna play like you do when you've never played a Monster Hunter game before and you don't have anything to look up, and you just go, right? You just go and build stuff as you go along and see what happens. Go, that one looks cool, I want that. I'm just gonna do that. At the moment, I've got 4 trees that I'm looking at. Which was... Oh, not 4 trees, sorry, 4 horns. I've got 2 irons and 2 bones. One of the bone ones is going to go into Azeroth, and one of them's just going to keep going down bone, probably. The iron ones I'm going to upgrade. Because that's all they can do. Yeah. Oh, NYG, man. I want to do it, but getting all the way to Tigrex and dealing with all of the Frenemy Knight along the way. And I can't even play dual blades. Because I don't like Gen 1 and Gen 2 dual blades. It wasn't even intentional, I just got really lucky. Goes through pretty good, yeah. Exactly. If I could play Frontier dual blades, I'd be down. Do I want tips and damage moves and stuff for do? Nope. I'm just gonna go. I'm just going. It's gonna be the worst hunting horn you've seen ever played. But it's gonna be the true experience. Someone who doesn't know how to play hunting horn playing hunting horn. They're all bad. Doing way better than the corner horners already. Good. Release the summit. Hey! I did it without healing. Woo! No healing, great Jaggy. Hunting horse speedruns, here I come. There's that screamer I needed. Frontier dual blades, you only know them from forward 5, which is basically Gen 2 dual blades. Literally, the only thing that makes it so I want to use them, Quill, is True Demon Mode. Or whatever it's called. Where you, like, start draining your health and then you move just disgustingly quickly all over the place and you can do dodges, like, mid-combo and crap. That's it. It's the only reason I played them. Even then, when it comes to Frontier, I'd rather play Sword and Shield. Gen 1 and Gen 2, it's Sword and Shield all the way for me. I really like Sword and Shield in Gen 1 and 2. The one Gen 1 game I played, I can tell you that one. Oh, the herbivores are breeding? Delightful. Let's go murder the shit out of them. I need to take all of your poo. Nearly said feed it to me. That's not what I want. I want to put it in the farm. Why am I killing Kelby? I don't know. I am, though. Maybe I'm hoping they have a chance of giving you poo as well. They might do. I don't know. Oh, but I aimed at everything. Damn you. And those two get to live purely because I can't be asked to deal with them. I should have upgraded this as well. Kill the big one. This is the super poop. You can KO Absteros? I don't know if 3 is enough. The big boy is guaranteed to give you a super dung. I don't know how it works with the... Do you get free calves from this guy? That's cool. When it works with the little ones, I don't know if they're, like, guaranteed to give you a poop each, or if you have to kill a lot of them. You got kicked to floor 7, huh? This is right after you complaining about being in floor 6, like 3 days ago, by the way. Saying it's too hard and you don't want to be there anymore. And how much you don't like being in such a high floor. No, don't leave the area. But your giant poop. God damn it. That was floor 7. I mean, then the point still stands, even if my number was wrong. Now you're saying you suck for being on floor 7? I don't really need to carve these. They can't give me anything I care about. I'm gonna hope another big boy maybe comes by while I gather the honey. Seemingly not. Okay. Hopefully I get enough poop to be able to do the farm. Upper level. What's up, Mr. Hornsey? How's it going? It's going okay. My eye's really itchy. That's why I've got it closed at the moment. I did get 2 poop. Hey. I thought about itching it. I have many times. Unfortunately, that makes it itchier. Because some bastard decided that that was an acceptable outcome. Like the horn allergy kick again? Oh my god, I never even considered being allergic to horn. What a good point, Comro. Maybe I'm allergic to hunting horn. Oh. That really hurt. Maybe if I stop playing hunting horn right now, it won't itch anymore. It will, because it's hay fever. Why does my hay fever has not affected me in any of the daylight hours? Now that it's nighttime, hay fever's kicking my butt. Oh, that's not how this works. That's not how this works. Hay fever would like to disagree. Apparently, yes. The Baroff hunting horn. It's got really good sharpness. Really good raw, really good sharpness, but a massive negative affinity. Maybe. Maybe. Considering you have to get all the way to Pelagocyte ore to upgrade this one, that is maybe actually a definitely. Evil nocturnal plants. Nocturnal plants shouldn't exist. Damn evil bastards. You know what you should do, Mace? Actually work on your fundamentals so that you don't just win via combo alone. As soon as the sun goes down, they creep out of the bushes. Evil. Evil they are. How does this even work? Science plants do sometimes. It's just nocturnal plants. Hold my beer. Yeah, exactly. Them damn nocturnal plants. They're sneaky. Not even science understands them. Fair enough, base. That will be all. There's mops from Fantasia dumping buckets. That reference is lost on me. Be careful. This Azeroth has negative hit points. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. I like that you can roll before the song actually appears on your screen. The game's like, yeah, you played it, don't worry. Just roll. I actually want to break his braces here. 5-head brain connection just happened. Concerning. Concerning, Tommy. Why does the song need to be smack dab in the middle? To make sure you can see it, obviously. There's the braces. I actually hit his head. Wait. Yay, KO'd him. It's so dumb. I don't understand the media logic there. I don't know. Count the KOs? No. No, Tommy, that's going to be incredibly embarrassing. Absolutely not. So embarrassing. Do you reckon default armor is good enough for Kurapeku? Probably not, right? Maybe? Maybe. Maybe? Maybe. Kurapeku's not really that much further. I might be able to get away with it. Hunt an Azeroth. Let's see if this one doesn't die immediately. It will. Listen to the first 20 to 30 seconds to understand. Okay. Oh my god. That's 30 seconds. I don't understand shit. My neuron is not firing. I already have one, and it's not working right now. should remind me of a different game too. I mean, it reminded me of Mario. Was it meant to do that? I've never played Plants vs. Zombies. What is this? That's cute. I like that emote, Quill. That's a cute emote. The first 20 seconds sound like they're straight out of Plants vs. Zombies. Oh. Oh! Yeah, that'll be why it's lost to me. Nice. That experience share that's been done in telephone. If it is, that's an amazing detail. It's from... I'm not even going to attempt to say that. That name looks familiar for some reason, though. I don't know why. Is that name meant to look familiar? You pronounce it as iced tea drinker? Yeah, it's sort of what it looks like, but... You know when you look at it and you're like, that's what it looks like, but for some reason I get the distinct feeling that it's wrong? Who is Aang? Other than the avatar. Been around here sometimes, you think? Now I feel bad. And Ghazi? Right, okay. I have watched a little bit of Angazi, yeah. Been raided over a couple of times. That's probably why then. Also in bagels, then also probably from there. Well, I just feel bad. Poor person. Did not mean to forget them. It's cute emote though. Cute emote. Most Hunter community web at work, yeah. You feel like you've never heard of someone before, and then they're like, oh yeah, if you just follow this like chain of people, then you would have heard of them. And you're like, oh yeah, I remember them. Of course. Hello, full 180. It is free you. It is free you in all of its glory. And basically none of its horror. It doesn't really have that much horror. It's just great. The horror is that I'm playing Hunting on. But hey, I'm sure it'll be fine. What could possibly go wrong? I need Pelagosite. Oh, I can build a Ludroth? Yeah, I'll build a Ludroth. That looks wonky as hell. I love it. Now that would actually normally be a massive help to me. Alas, it does not ring any bells. Some would say Giganox is a horror, some would say a blessing. You would definitely say a blessing. Giganox is superior Kazu. I don't necessarily know if that means it's a blessing, but at least it's superior Kazu. Also, isn't that weapon just straight up better than the one that I've got at the moment? Better. Or we've can't talk properly today. Christ. Give me my brick color back. It looked so wrong seeing you out of red, Cubby. It looks so wrong when people change the colors that they're always using. I can't imagine looking at my username on Twitch and it not being orange. It would be horror. It would be horrible. It might be horror, but it's only for a few weeks. True, Dawn. Yeah, I doubt this challenge lasts until the end of the month. You love it when people use black and you can't read their name. I think I have either the Twitch add-on or a Streamlabs add-on that just removes... I think it's Streamlabs. I don't think it's even an add-on. I think it's just like Streamlabs does. It removes the like hostile to read coloration. So I think there's one particularly vibrantly lime green and also like black and white it removes as well. And it just changes them to other colors. This one looks like a torture instrument. It really does, yeah. Am I actually sort of playing Horn kind of okay right now? Like, I'm not gonna break any records, don't get me wrong, but like... I feel like I'm sort of doing alright here. Until I forgot what Horn I was playing. And then I don't know what my songs are. But hey, that's not bored. Have a readable colors thing on Twitch, but you know, so few people who use them. You can guess from the name, like, that's amazing. I sort of forgot, because I just got really happy that I was playing well. Woohoo! I was just happy that I was playing well with Horn. Whoopsie! And I actually didn't kill the Arzuros for once. I killed the Jaggy instead. What a weird twist of fate. Hello, Littlest. How are ya? Oh, that's hilarious to me. Oh. Capturings for nerds. Oh, I'm more than happy to be considered a nerd. Sign me up. It's a good thing. Nerds are wonderful. Nerds unite. You're doing amazing. Good. Am I? I'm doing alright. I'm a little bit tired. 7 hours in. What the hell happened to me there? 7 hours into the old stream today. Knowing I've got a long weekend ahead of me. Exhausts the mind and the body a little bit, but hey. On that, I'm doing well. I'm incredibly glad the relic run is complete. I'm so freaking happy the relic run's done. Okay, this quest is going significantly less well. Oh, what does this do? Fire resistance, hell yeah. Don't kill it again. No, I'm gonna trap it now. Oh no! Oh, good. It's all fine. No worries whatsoever. So busy doing his own already killed the monster. Yeah, it's completed. It's completed. That's why I'm playing MH3U right now. This is the run that's replacing it. Hunting Horn only village. Only. All village quests complete. Not including the ones which are G rank difficulty. Because screw that. What? You missed the stream yesterday. Did Longsword make it to high rank, or is the run still being elusive? Longsword did make it to high rank. Longsword even survived in high rank for, I think, about 4 hours before it did eventually and sadly perish. It was bested by a simple twist of fate of the Anjanath quest was... Oh, shiver. The Anjanath quest was unfortunately an arena quest, which means I was trying to avoid it like the plague. I wanted to have better weapons, better armor. I wanted to be in a better spot before I did it. And I eventually got myself onto a quest where Rathalos just comboed in me and killed me. It just took me out. And the sad thing is, I think the quest before the Rathalos quest, I managed to do a Valhazak and a Kashala on the same quest. And then I got killed by friggin' Rathalos. The weapon that is currently being ran is Dual Blades. Dual Blades is up to... Sorry. I think Story Anjanath. At the moment. And the weapon that is next up is Hammer and then Charge Blade. The Andro Arena turned out to be Paolumu, yeah. Paolumu, Giratodos, and like Great Jagras are saying. Just incredibly easy. But I stand by what I did. I think I made the correct choice. Trying to be as safe as possible. Not running an incredibly large risk on the arena quest, instead choosing only to go into actual mapped quests. And I think I just got really unlucky with the materials I required to level weapons up. There was one weapon I could build. I had materials for it. It was rarity 7. It turned out to be a defender weapon, which I can't even use. Right? Like... what are you gonna do when that happens? What are you gonna do? The one quest I actually had a really good, reasonable chance of doing, and it's a defender weapon. Sorry, the one weapon I could build. The Rathalos that killed me? Yes. He wasn't the quest target, he was an additional monster. Just do unupgraded defender stuff until Alatreon? Oh god, no. Are you aware it could have been a Kulu without the randomizer? No, I did not know that. That is hilarious. I don't even remember what quest I was doing, honestly. On the one that killed me. You might do randomize a world race with Sagado in the future. For a race, you probably don't want the deaths, right? So I still have to hunt an additional monster each quest. You lost track of how many I've done so far and the amount I'm set. I do still need to do additional monsters every single quest. However, it is now limited to specifically just high rank. Yeah, so the run dies, Eugene. You probably don't want the run to die on a race, right? Yeah, additional monsters. I have to do an additional monster every quest. However, that only comes into effect once I get into high rank, specifically, and I have 2 pieces of high rank armor. So basically after I've killed Pookie Pookie. Because I'm gonna have 2 pieces of high rank armor at that point. As for how many there was 227. With the ruling at that point being that I had to do it as soon as HR4 rolled around. After HR4, it got down to 180 before Ein changed it, because it seemed like they were all just going to be used in low rank. Now there is 175 remaining. And it only has to be done the first time a quest is completed. So when it's like a mystery quest, basically. Every attempt after that, I can farm it to my leisure. Which stops, like, you know, not intentionally not farming because it's going to be just, like, horrible to do. Because it's already kind of horrible to do regardless, so I don't need an extra evil on top of that. Wait, stop crawling. That's convenient. The Kulu Rafa combo's turning out deadly. Yeah, if that was a Kulu and it's a Rathalos, that would have been hilarious. Yeah, extra monsters, but only in high rank and beyond now, essentially. And only for the first attempt at each quest. 175 quests remaining. It's a semi-fighting chance of the run being successful, making it decent way through, yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Something that I probably should have done on the run that died, I don't think it would have made a difference because of the way I died. But something that I should have done is farm the Legiana weapon that I could build. Although it was an Uragan sword, but with Legiana bits. If I'd farmed that, it might have given me some better damage. But hey, too late now, right? Also found out that you can't get Elder Dragon blood from just killing Elder Dragons. It seemingly has to be from one of the Elder Dragon quests. Which is kind of rough. Hindsight's always 2020, yeah, precisely. Precisely. Can I seriously still not build this? Oh, I probably don't have the Excite Stream, right? Yeah. Still work for robots. We've never heard the saying. Yeah, that's actually kind of impressive. Probably 4 more cycles, right? Yeah. Pretty good though. Especially an eye doctor. You would have thought they'd want to know all the eye-based puns and stuff. And I have the Flooded Forest. Woo! Which means it's Pelagocyte farming time. Yay. Any dragon toadstools go to hell. I could upgrade this. Honestly, I might upgrade this because this horn just looks a lot nicer than this does. I really don't like the way this looks. I would go with the Baroth one as well. And then this can continue down the metal path just to see if it ends up going into something else. You wonder if this run in particular will turn to Diablos farming? I doubt it will, right? Diablos doesn't really give anything useful for Horn. Not that there is really particularly anything useful for Horn. Other than, like... what'd you call it? Yeah, Horn Maestro? I guess Slugger, Stamina Thief, Exhaust, whatever it's called. We gotta get the Zenoga one here. Oh, true, Summers. True. I guess I do need to build the Zenoga one. I didn't think about that, but yeah. Sorry from the... that was a big yawn. I apologize. I think Diablos is a really good horn. I don't want to farm him. So, it doesn't matter. The Zenoga horn is all you need. I mean, I need some horns to get to him first. If I can't straight forge that horn, though, and it doesn't build out of one of the ones I just accidentally build, then I probably won't make it. It's the map from Rise? Yep. It's the same one. Somehow it looks nicer than it does in Rise. The color palette doing work in this game. Color palette does work. You struggle to believe it's the same map? You can't see shite here? Why can't you see anything? Are you looking? Or is the rain, like, blowing your vision up? For some reason. You're playing guilty here. Yeah, that, if you're not looking, then... that'll do it. It's the rain and the flooding. I mean, the portable third map is just the one without the flood, right? It's forgeable. Neat. Makes it hard to see the similarities. Really? I don't think it does. Personally, but hey, I'm good at abstracting stuff. Flooded forest is kind of weird. I mean, it's cursed because it doesn't have water in it. It doesn't really feel appropriate calling it flooded forest when it's just like the ground's sort of wet. Right? It's not flooded if the ground is slightly wet. Doesn't feel right. If it's an urban environment, then that's a flood. Yeah, sure. Like, what are you talking about? It's just a rainforest in rainy season. That's all it is. It's literally just a rainforest in monsoon season. Curses Area 10 of the deserted island. Portable furniture. Yeah, that thing is nigh unforgivable. Third one is the one you're used to, yeah. It is for most people, probably. Slightly damp forest. The name is a hint that third came after 3 when you think about it. Yep. Definitely. The camp being located with the villages and the 3U camp being blocked off. Yeah, that's such a weird choice, right? I don't know why they do that. That's such an odd decision. Really, really odd. You want underwater back so bad, Summers. One day you might get it. Who knows? One day we might get it. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. Alas, we're at the whims of the Monster Hunter devs. I have stated this before, and I will state it again right now. I would just like to say, for the record, the developer of Monster Hunter World has said officially in an interview that he wanted to add underwater into World specifically for Giratodos. He wanted Giratodos to be an underwater fight, but it was cut due to time constraints. It's also the lead dev for Wilds. Make of that what you will. But there is potentially a chance. Don't set anything on fire. Why not? Look, if everyone else is allowed to set fires, Eugene, I'm allowed to set fires. God damn it. I need Dragonite and Duramboros. That's a job. You? Me? What? What, Summers? You've just given me so many sleepless nights. I apologize. You are welcome. Is he that sexy? I am when I'm talking about underwater combat. Don't underestimate the allure of underwater combat for us underwater combat lovers, Eugene. It's a dangerous, dangerous game you play at that point. Dangerous, dangerous game. Toying with the emotions of the underwater people. They've already proven they're willing to get wet. Don't push it any further. A little bit of green sharpness means I can actually hit these little flintstones here. And then hopefully just generally good damage carries me through this. Underappreciating its first out. Underwater play has been getting a huge backing over the past few years. Yeah. It's been doing good. It's been given a lot of love. And like Subnautica's a bit of a weird game because it's designed purely around underwater, so like a lot of stuff can be changed in order to make that work. Like Subnautica does underwater really well, right? Really well. And you won't be able to replicate that in a game like Monster Hunter, because you also need to have combat controls, which means it just doesn't work, really. But, you know. It is not impossible to make a game that is underwater that is good. That does not mean it's easy. By any stretch of the imagination. I purely mean what I say. I just don't think it's impossible. And I wouldn't expect the Monster Hunter devs to be the people who did it first, to be honest with you. He left really quickly. That's really weird. You think it was free when you introduced the thing to me? God damn it, Summers. Don't make me make it worse for you, Summers. I can make it worse. I could make it worse. What thing? A particular mod for Monster Hunter World. Also, I did not give you cursed knowledge, thank you. I gave you blessed knowledge. How dare you? Forgot about the flints on his wings. He's such a fun monster. He's so cool. Got his face broken. Really nice. Still need to figure out when you can do any of the swings during the different stances using Honeyhorn as well as during melodies. Yeah. During melodies, you have to like press the stick in a different direction if you want to do them. Fury would have worked really well in the Guiding Lands. So good. It's just like it's his dream environment, right? To give unfortunate, like, credence to rumor mongers, if the next game is as people are rumoring it to be, and it does in fact end up being a open world game, of course, like everything that's a rumor, don't necessarily give any logic to this, because everything's a goddamn rumor. At this point, and it can mean anything. It can just be someone making something up, right? That's what rumoring is. If they do, in fact, go for that, it would be genuinely an incredibly foolish decision to not put Kuropeku in the game. Because he's just the perfect monster for that environment. Absolutely perfect for it. Part of me does wonder a little bit if that's the reason why he hasn't come back as well. If maybe they wanted to put him in a game that's got a little bit more of like open maps, something like World, but then they didn't put him in World. Maybe because of like focus or reasons. You needed to kick your ass in order to do the dishes 15 minutes ago. Chores. Hello, LaFish. You're losing your fluent English now. You're either eating up words, turning into an incoherent word, or you have to sound like a robot because you're chopping the words into syllables. Have you not used English for a long time? Is your primary language English? Because my primary language is English, and I feel like I'm losing mine half the time. Quite frankly. Your mother tongue. Rebecca makes a lot of sense in an open world. It does, yeah. And depending on how much they decide to reveal in the game in summer, I think if we see something like Guru, that might be a little bit of an indicator, in my mind. Worlds production was handicapped, which we discussed a lot till now. They're having a lot more time for Worlds, might be bigger on the mechanical scale. Yeah, exactly. Worlds production, we don't know if it's happened with Wilds, because it seems to be a strangely frequent occurrence within games. Worlds production also had some data lost, right? During its production. If that doesn't happen to Wilds, then we might get a Monster Hunter game of unparalleled largeness. You remember the laggy Andrew demo? The tech demo, yeah? Purely to show off what could be like the technicality or the technical abilities of the newer systems. I also remember that video. I think it's almost hard to not remember that video at this point. English is where you use the most. Fortunately, you sound like a broken, rusty robot trying to speak. Well, hopefully you managed to get it sorted out. You would have preferred Kuru in the Guiding over Yangaruga in World, especially since you've run into them in the Guiding Lands. Yeah. Maybe they're waiting for the right type of game style to utilize him. Honestly, I 100% agree with you. It would have been perfect in World, especially in the Guiding Lands. Especially since Garuga gets introduced in the forest very early on. The cutscene where Garuga and Deviljho duke it out very easily could have been Kuropeku summoning Deviljho, avoiding the fact that Deviljho tries to rip the shit out of Kuropeku, right? And then flies away and leaves it you to deal with him, basically. It's your problem now. And since it's Savage Deviljho in World in particular, that would be an issue if he was angry, because he follows you around the whole map. Hear me out, you're going to sound like an investor right now. Okay, Lefish, go. You're pretty wary of an open world monster. So am I, Dawn. I personally am massively biased against open world games, not gonna lie. I'm sick of open world games. There's been too goddamn many of them for too long. And I genuinely think it has harmed some games. Not all of them, but some games. Into being lesser products than they could have been if they weren't open world. I almost think the Hoarfrost Reach the guiding lands and the maps in Rise are a good example of why why Monster Hunter should not be open world. For the guiding lands, it works because it's a special locale where it needs to have all of the areas, right? So for that one, it works quite well. It makes some degree of sense. But for the Hoarfrost, like, why is the Hoarfrost so goddamn big? Man, it's something that's just been terrible in the randomizer, trying to run across that entire map. It sucks. It's massive. And then the maps in Rise are so big, like, it's not necessarily the reason, but you basically need the dog or the wire bugs to traverse them without taking a ludicrous amount of time. It's too much. Battle Pass Monster Hunter for layered weapons, you pay 20 pounds? 20 what? 30 pence for each pass. Add a currency is only payable for layered weapons and armor, make the game free to play and boring as possible. There's a game called Monster Hunter Now. Might interest you. That's not fair. That's not fair to Monster Hunter Now. It's actually pretty decent. 20 pants. The American way or the English way? Oh, I didn't even look at the armor. I just started building it because it felt like the right thing to build. It does have Maestro. And wide range. Hell yeah, wide range for the solo play. Woo! The German way, Cal? I don't know what the German way is, so sure, why not? You neither? Good. I'm glad we're on the same page. Oh, I completely forgot about you. Sorry. What not to say if you want to comfort someone? Oh, you exist. Sorry. Your existence is so irrelevant, I completely forgot you existed. You minute speck of shit. Hi, Cha-Cha. I actually quite like you, you little derpy bastard. Also not a great thing to say. True solo, forgetting this pals, yeah. Hopefully that day never comes. Hopefully that cursed existence never comes for me, truly. This is Cha-Cha's stream now? Cool. I'll let Cha-Cha do all the work then. It's on you, Cha-Cha. Good luck, buddy. I'll be right back. Howdy do. Howdy do. Rise Open World, you didn't have a problem, but forcing you to get birds to survive is lame. I mean, you're not forced to get the birds to survive. I do take grievance when people say that. The only reason you're forced to get the birds is if you're doing optional endgame super hard stuff. At which point, like, you should be expected to be forced to get, you know, fucked in some way or another anyway, really. Praise to Lord Charter. Christ face. True soloing as the Rathalos showed means one mishap equals death. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You could rotate between Charter and your Palico, it'd be cool. Each one could do certain boosts or attack. I like the idea of Palicos being a little bit more direct in what they do. Like, they have a gadget, and that gadget allows them to have a benefit. For example, in World, you've got the Vigor Wasp, you've got the Flashfly Cages, you've got the Coral Horn, and maybe the Shakalakas are like more of a like customizable all over the place. They do a little bit of everything, but not as good as the Palicos do. Maybe. Hey, welcome back. How you doing? Exhausted. You're home now. Dracula's have those different masks that can do things, maybe like a living hunting horn moose. Each mask gives you a different boost depending. I mean, I kind of like the idea of the masks being like what they are. Maybe you could fiddle with it in some way, make it so that they, yeah, give specific boosts. Maybe the masks allow for the dances, which give you the different buffs. And then also you can customize what skills you want them to have the same way you can already. Whereas the Palicos are more a baseline, like, have certain things all the time. And then have one gadget which does, like, generic buffs way better than the Palico or the Shakalakas can ever do, or specifically healing. I don't know. It'd be hard to make work, right? It'd be nice, though, to have the option. Especially for people who started and try and free you. See their little friends come back again. Just be nice. Shield Spire? Is that what it's called? Yeah, exactly. That was what I was trying to get at, but explaining poorly. Lizard? Lizard? I need to be right back, there's a lizard. There was a lizard. It was cool. It was tiny. It was like that big. Little lizard, yeah. Cute little fella. Sure. Why not? Do the small monster quests, just get them done with, they're annoying. Right, Ludroth. I also want to try and grab more Pelagocyte and the beetles. Killer beetles from here if I can. It's going to be mighty helpful. Mighty helpful. Immature sponges are useful for resource points. Since I'm not building the Ludroth weapon. They're worth 100,000 resource points each, I think. Gets me away from the Moga mines. So I don't just have to spam quests. Spam expeditions to Moga, because it's kind of a pain in the butt. I'm already going to have to do it a little bit for like the giant poop. And also for trading, so I can get like the upgrades with Shroom Jam and stuff. The latter farm upgrades kind of require you go in there, unfortunately. Hello, Mike. Welcome. How are you? I feel like you're going to particularly enjoy this little run through. This one's right up your alley, I get the feeling. Hey, how you duck? How be thee? See. Global ecology super cool, hiding in the mud and all. Yeah, Goebel's really neat. Goebel's a fun monster. I think they did a good job. Goebel. He needs some tweaking, though. His rolling speed is maybe a little bit too quick when you take into consideration how quick people can actually move underwater. It tends to lead to some like true combo type things happening occasionally, right? Which is not great. Same thing with the paralysis tail. It's really quick for how slow you are underwater, which is fine. It's maybe fine with the side roll, like if he rolls to the side and you get hit by it, you learn not to stand near the side. But the paralysis tail, sometimes you just get knocked over there and you didn't have a choice and then you're instantly paralyzed because that shit is so fast. But I do respect the, like, commitment to division. Aren't fish designed to be faster in water? It's one of those things where I think part of the reason why underwater wasn't received as well as it is, or as it was, I suppose, whatever, is because they did what they did with the original Monster Hunters, which I respect, and they prioritized vision over gameplay. And the problem with that is you make people dislike your gameplay, which is what they did. You becoming slower underwater is okay as long as monsters don't suddenly true combo you, when otherwise they would be incredibly easy, right? If Goebel was on land all the time, the fight would be a joke, other than the fact that he has insta charges. Which is good, because he should have a benefit in the water, but suddenly true comboing is a bit much. Wee bit much. Given he is a fat bastard, him being slow would make a bit more sense, yeah. Time to become the German medicine man you were destined to be? Excuse me? What? No context, okay. Good luck, I guess? I was trying to think of something German. The only thing that came to my mind was incredibly bad, so I'm not going to say it. You recently clapped your first guiding lands shrieking with bow, whom you totally ripped apart with one hit and you were on 20 health. If you don't have honed ranged weapons, it's just not doable. If you don't have honed armor on ranged equipment, it's a joke. It's absolutely ludicrous. They did not think it through, really. No context, only medicine. And that is how we got to Bloodlane. I'll do the toxic boy. You can still die faster in the thing you said getting true comboed if you're totally ripped apart by the monster, yeah. Dying incredibly quickly is reasonable as long as you can fight back. When you get true comboed, you get ruined. How we got to what? Bloodletting. What are you looking for? You're not. Did I buy DOS yet? No. I did not. And give up your hopes. Another part of the free you liked was the regional predator small monsters. Great Jaggy, then Great Baggy. Yep. Great Roggy as well. Why did that just go straight through me? Weird. Very strange. Chamos was kind of bleh to you without a greater version of him in the Coral Highlands. I feel like if you're gonna do that, you kind of have to go all or nothing, right? You either need for all of them to have, like, great versions, or you need none of them, too. Because you set a precedent. Like, it would have been very easy to just make a different type of monster in the Coral Highlands. You didn't need to make it basically the same, but then it doesn't have its own great. Also, they have no money to spend on things like Monster Hunter DOS. It's all being used for the glory of Sweden. None of this Monster Hunter DOS crap. Don't want nothing to do with that. Was that a triple cross? Oh no. Did free you add Ruggy? Was Ruggy not in? Try? Ruggy was in try, wasn't he? Can't recall. Ruggy was portable third. Oh, really? Man. Rip Ruggy. Poor guy. It's kind of funny because he's the one I like the most out of the three of them. He's the best one of the three. He's got the best armor of the three, that's definitely true. I just like that you can actually interact with his poison. By breaking his little poison sac on his neck. Just makes the fight more, like, dynamic, right? I didn't bring any herbs. And I poisoned. Yeah, that's true. It's just a little bit weird, I feel, to mess with stuff like that. And then make them, like, medium monsters. Because you kind of already have something that you could put into, like, a medium monster space existence, which is, Cephalos. With Cephatron being the big boy. And kind of no one likes Cephalos. Because of the fact that they're in that, like, weird medium monster space. They're just annoying. Can we great Aptonoff? We have Popodrome. Maybe great Aptonoff is Zoro Magdaros. He's a turtle. He has a shell. I'm thinking about Saros. That's the wrong one. Ignore me. It's Yama, yeah. This is just a tiny little floating boy trapped in the middle. And you miss Yama. Do you miss Yama or do you miss Yama's weapons, Spike? Because you seem to only really care about the conch. You don't really seem to care about Yama himself. Or at least that's the impression given. Like a rat king. That is the most horrifying way you could have put that. I think. Thank you. Is fighting for you like is a fight? You have faith they can make it better. Be nice to have the full extent of the tower back. Rat King Thing Monster Wear with rat minions. Be interesting. There's so many monsters that they just haven't touched, right? Problem is, when you have a monster like that, it's going to probably keep spawning in monsters, small monsters. And then that can get very annoying very quickly. It's annoying when Jaggy does that. Just keep spawning in the small guys over and over again. It's like, stop it! Stop it! Right. Yeah, would be a good addition to open world style. It would be interesting for it, yeah. Whenever you part break something, or a stagger or a rat comes loose and acts as a small monster. This feels a lot like an MMO boss, rather than a monster to monster. Bedtime, rest well, mace. Have a good night. Great, Jaggy calling in more monsters is great. It's great when he does it normally. It's annoying when he spams it. Like, you kill the monsters, he immediately calls them back in. You kill them again, he immediately calls them back in. And it gets to this point where you're like, I guess I'm just dealing with the annoying small monsters. The Vogues, oh. Ugh. The Vogues would be fine if they didn't do that weird grappling attack. I have no memories of Try at all, so no. I might have seen it, but I don't remember it coming. That is going to be me done for today. I hope you have enjoyed the beginning of this run here. I will be back tomorrow with a long boy. The first part of it is going to be Lies of P, no parrying. The second part of it will be more of this run here. You can see when that will be live on the little schedule link there. The Discord server is a Discord server. The YouTube channel is VODs. Enjoy yourselves, whatever you find yourself doing, until I catch you next time. Have a good one.